Before my sisters were born, you know, it was pretty good. All right, and I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just saying it was all right. It was normal. It felt okay. Um, my parents were not Christians at the time. Um, they didn't. In fact, I don't even know if my mom knew anything about Christianity or what. Like, she just went. She switched so hard. It makes me question if she knew anything. My mom was a Democrat. My stepdad was a Republican. Didn't know my real dad, obviously. At that time, I definitely didn't know I had a real dad. I didn't know till I was 10 years old. Yeah, I'd still get in trouble in school for talking, for being disruptive. That's just, I guess, how it is. I'm pretty sure still have ADHD. I'm crazy sometimes. I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, so everything was pretty much just pretty okay. Um, I wasn't overprotected. I wasn't really like anything special. There was nothing weird going on, right? No drugs. My dad didn't drink. My mom drank very occasionally. My mom used to smoke a lot, and my stepdad smoked a lot too, and he continued to for many years. I think he may have quit uh, in the late 2000s. I don't know, but my mom didn't quit till a little while later, and she would always say things like, "You were the reason that I want to start smoking again," and things like that, which is fucking horrible thing to say to your kid, especially if he's getting in trouble for talking in class and things like that. And like, it's not my fault if you don't believe me. Like, ugh, dude. And man, I am unlucky as fuck. I'll tell you what. Now, the being locked in a room aside, I've gotten in trouble for things that were not even close to me. And there would be things like, so this one time, this teacher thought I had pushed a kid out of line. And I was like, no, I was the one who got pushed out of line. And the teacher was out of his mind for me to get in trouble. So he said, all right, well, let's go up to the office and take a look at the security feed, right? It's like, okay, fine. Like, the fuck? And so we get up to the security feed, and shit you not, it skipped right when I got pushed out of line. And then obviously I got fucking detention, and because it's a charter school, all that shit's fucking extra as fuck. You get pink slips and shit like that, and so I had to give it to my parents. Yeah, dude, I can't defend myself ever. Right? I'm always a liar apparently. Which is fucking stupid. But so yeah, so I'm really unlucky. All right. Um, so my sisters were born. Suddenly they decided to be Christian. I don't know what that's about. Um, and then I guess, I mean, I listened to them, and I would say, um, not wanting to go to hell probably helped me a little bit not to continue being crazy. I probably would have been doing drugs and shit like that. All right. But I was like, it's just not worth it. I don't feel like being out of my mind. My mind is always just doing its own thing. I really don't want to lose more control of it. So I never got into drugs or anything like that. But god damn, you would think that they thought I was the biggest druggie in the world or something. Good lord, dude. But yeah, so my first sister was born. So she seen the most of anything that has happened growing up. But I'm pretty sure she's probably also the most brainwashed into thinking that I'm a horrible person, all right? Um, and then my second sister was born a year later. Um, and yeah, things just went downhill from there. uh, so before my sisters were born, my stepdad had asked me, "Hey, do you want some sisters, some brothers? Do you want siblings?" And I was like, "Yeah, because then we could play games and stuff together. We can hang out all the time." In my head, I'm thinking so that we could be like best friends. Like, I want a best friend that I'm not gonna leave, every single year. Like, literally every year of my life, I've had to give up my best friend and find a new one. I was like, fuck yeah, I can have a best friend that I won't lose. Yeah, well, I'm unlucky as fuck, and apparently I lost these best friends too. So fuck that shit, man. And for some reason, my mom went out of her fucking mind and was like, oh, he just wants to use his sisters and for entertainment and things like that, which is like, the fuck? No, I want a friend. Like, the fuck? I'm alone all the time with two fucking adults that are just not fun to be around because you never want to do anything. You know what I mean? So, a few years through, a bunch of shit just sucks. Life just sucks for me, really. And I would just say it just really makes it look like I'm a bad person because I'm being punished literally 24/7 and being accused of things 24/7 and being preached at 24/7. And meanwhile, my sisters have no outside experience. They're overprotected as fuck. They get plenty of food. Meanwhile, I'm fucking starving every fucking day. And so, like, they're blinded. Like, they just think that I'm really a troublemaker all the time. I could literally do nothing all day and still get in trouble. And they'll make it look to my sisters that I'm just a terrible person. So, as the years go by, I spent a lot of time not being able to see anybody. Before I was released from the room, I hadn't seen my mom or my sisters in several years, and we lived in the same fucking house. And so after everything had happened and I got out, I immediately wanted to talk to my sisters. They were important to me. They were special to me. Like, when they were babies, like, I was taking care of them. I was helping them a lot. I was always there for them. I was entertaining them. They were annoying as fuck because they were babies, but you can't blame them for being babies. Just like you can't blame me for being a kid with ADHD. Like, the fuck. But, so my older sister, I guess she's still just, I don't know, just brainwashed because she doesn't want to talk to me. She doesn't want to talk about what happened. And that's fucked up. I'm the one who went through it. Why do you get to say of whether you want to talk about it or not? When I'm the one who suffered this whole fucking time and I didn't even get to see you guys at all. That's not fair. Why do you have control over this? So, if you don't want to be fucking family, then it fucking hurts, man. But fuck you. That really shouldn't be your call. You should be there for your family no matter fucking what. I still care about my parents, my mom and stepdad, even though they backstabbed me so fucking much and made my life a living hell. Literally a living hell. And you're gonna go off and do that shit? No. So there's another trial going on, and apparently my mom's already out. So the court is like, so what do you want to do about your dad? His hearing's coming up to see if he can get out early again. But as usual, we're going to probably deny it. And I said, my mom's out, so what does it fucking matter anymore, She's the one that was behind everything. Yeah, he was physical. He was basically her weapon. So what was the fucking point? If she's out, why is he still in? Is it because he's a guy? Like, just because he's a guy doesn't mean shit. She was the one behind all of this fucking mess. I don't care if she's mentally ill or not. She should be fucking punished for it because I was punished. So why shouldn't she? Growing up, my parents would always add time to things. I wasn't allowed to go out. I wasn't allowed to do anything. I was in prison my whole fucking life. But they're okay? No. That's fucked up, dude. I was unjustly in prison whatever, dude. It don't matter. At least my stepdad cared a little bit here now and then. My mom just didn't fucking give a fuck, dude. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure my older sister's still brainwashed. She got married like 18, which is, no offense, but it's kind of stupid. I mean, if it works, it works, but clearly, I don't think she has the best, I don't know, best ideas. And then my younger sister, so apparently I talked to her a little bit. So apparently my mom at one point had threatened to do stuff to her, and she was like, you kind of remind me of Mitch, and you have this weird look when you lie, just like Mitch does. I'm like, dude, I like never fucking lied, so that's fucking bullshit. If I say things like, no, that's the look, really? No, it shocked me that you would even bring it up. Like, the fuck, man. But yeah, so apparently mom was having it out for my younger sister too. So it's almost a great thing that I fucking eventually got out and said something to the cops, because I can't even imagine her having to do that to a whole nother person. That's just fucking horrible, dude. I'm glad she's out, but so yeah. My younger sister is now, I don't know if she's bi. I think she might just be lesbian. But she says she's non-binary, whatever have you, because she doesn't feel like she can fit in as the stereotypical woman. And I mean, you can believe what you want, but personally, I think the stereotypical stuff is just a toxic masculinity or a toxic feminist way of thinking. She's a tomboy. So what? That doesn't mean she's a dude. That doesn't mean she's non-binary. She's a girl that likes to do the things that dude things do. And part of that would be because I was her brother and we did dude things all the time, because I don't really know how to play Barbies. Like, the fuck? But yeah, so fuck it. Yeah, Barbies are boring. Just because Barbies are boring don't mean you're a dude or a non-binary or you can't identify with other females. You'd be surprised how many females don't like Barbies. It's like, you're just not weird like that. But yeah. So yeah, it fucking bothers me that I can't connect to my sisters, who my entire life I wanted them to be my best friend. And because life is this big fucking joke, I probably never will.